this football Monday on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We say hello from the Gulf Coast of Florida after that freezing day in Western New York. It is very pleasant, upper 60s, low 70s here in Tampa, where Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are in town in this wild card playoff game, trying to move on to the divisional round, and standing in his way is his counterpart, Baker Mayfield, getting set to go. What a first year it's been for Baker in a Buccaneers uniform. He's had a career year any way you look at it. Should be fun tonight. Great matchup on tap.
All we wanted was a chance to get in, and now we're here. It's about controlling what we can.
Let's go! Monday night! Let's go!
None of us are quitters. We got a lot of belief in that locker room.
Give me everything you got!
The playoffs is going to be tough in the game by any means necessary.
The whole world knows we're coming out. There you go, fire the cannon!
When you get hit in football, you can stay down or you can get the F up. Nobody's quitting on this team.
We have one opportunity to do it. We control our own destiny.
The objective is to win. Nothing else matters. I believe in us.
Well, that sets the table for you as we welcome you to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. And before you get a chance to see us, we'll give you the playoff picture as we are getting set for the 6th and final wildcard playoff game over this long Super Wildcard weekend. All the matchups are set except one. Which one of these two teams will travel to Detroit to take on the Lions next Sunday? And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Joe Buck. That's the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. And we get set to go here tonight. These are two teams that played in week 3. Who knew at that time how the season would go really for either side? And for the Eagles, they're tired of hearing about the 10-1 start, losing 5 of their last 6. Their quarterback has a dislocated middle finger that he's dealing with on his throwing hand. There's a lot going against them coming in, but we know, we've seen a lot of this, the narrative can change with one good night, and that's what the Eagles are hoping for here in Tampa.
Well, they sure are, and when you talk to them, they all say that everything that they wanted to accomplish when the season began is right out there in front of them, but we all understand that they've got to play a lot better. So no A.J. Brown tonight, and that's going to impact Jalen Hurts, whether he can throw the ball efficiently or not. So what do? They're going to get behind this big offensive line and try to run the football and do what they really do best. They ran it for over 200 yards in that week 3 game that you talk about. Now, this Bucs defense has been good all year with the exception of that game. We'll see how well it goes, but that would be a good start in Philadelphia's beginning to have some good feelings about what they're doing on the offensive side of the ball.
You know, it's funny, it's been a roller coaster season on the other side too for the Buccaneers. Started out 3-1, then they hit the skids. Now they've won 5 of 6, and we talk about their quarterback. He's not healthy either. Baker Mayfield's got bad rib cage, he's got a bad ankle, but what a year he's had in his first go around here with the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Tampa Bay bet on him, and Baker bet on himself, and it paid off because they needed a quarterback that was in that range of salary that Baker accepted, and they needed him, however, to play like a top 10 quarterback. I've always felt Baker's at his best when he has his swagger and playing with his confidence and a little bit of arrogance out there on the field. He has that in spades right now. He's as comfortable and as confident as he has been at any point in his NFL career. Can't wait to watch him play.
Yeah, it's a fun matchup any way you look at it. And we are moments away from the kickoff. We've got vets who have been through the wars, whether it's Jason Kelsey or Fletcher Cox. On the other side, Mike Evans or the All-Pro Antoine Winfield Jr. You're watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. game in Tampa, Florida. Bucs and Eagles. You know it's a big game when both sidelines are covered in person. They are tonight. And we'll start on the Philadelphia side with Lisa Salters. Lisa.
Joe, Jalen Hurts says dealing with a painful dislocated middle finger on his throwing hand is a new injury for him. So he's going into this game with some uncertainty. The injury happened just 8 days ago when the Eagles lost to the Giants. Hurts said he didn't know whether it was dislocated or broken as he was walking back to the sideline, but then was able to pop it back into place himself once he got to the Eagles bench. Hurts will wear a glove on his right hand tonight for the first time ever in his career to help him grip the ball better. He wore it in practice all week, and Nick Sirianni said Jalen was, quote, spinning it pretty good. But Hurts told us he's still navigating his way through wearing that glove. I'm not going to lie to you, he said. It's very annoying to have this going on. I don't know how it's going to go. Now over to Laura Rutledge on the Tampa sideline.
Thanks, Lisa. Baker Mayfield also playing with injuries tonight to his ankle and his ribs. And it's his right ankle, but they actually put heavy tape on both ankles to keep it as secure as possible and comfortable for him. He said he wouldn't miss this game for the world. To get the ribs in a situation where he can play, they did a lot of soft tissue work in between each rib, even moving his entire rib cage down manually to create space for healing. As you might imagine, it's pretty painful. But as Todd Bowles, the head coach, said, Baker's no stranger to playing through pain. It's that grit that rubs off on this team. And wide receiver Mike Evans told me that Baker brings so much energy. He said he's scrappy. He's been doubted every step of the way. And he said that's all of us. Joe, another opportunity for these Buccaneers to prove those doubters wrong tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Laura. Opportunity everywhere. And injuries have a way of disappearing this time of year. Ric Flair getting the crowd fired up. Woo! Yeah, there it is. Football coming up.
Today's wildcard coverage is brought to you by Verizon. Go to Verizon today to get a free 5G phone. Verizon, a better plan to save.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We've got one more game to go in Super Wildcard Weekend.
Yeah, these two teams are ready to fight for a divisional playoff spot.
This is playoff football. Way to go home.
Tears, no huddle, no mercy, no fears. Change speeds on the stop of a dime, spike in the nick of time. Fight when it's on the line, right now it's playoff time. Ain't no cheat codes or Ricos, so we dig deep to defeat foes. Kick it.
Hurts takes it right up the gut. Oh, what a catch. Got it. They're going for it all. Caught! Touchdown! A wink and a smile, and away we go. Moments ago, present at tonight's coin toss, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s son, Martin Luther King III, his wife, Andrea Waters King, and their daughter, Yolanda Renee King. What an honor it is to have them in the stadium with us tonight. Adrian Hill is our referee. He flipped the coin. The Eagles won the toss. They defer. So that means that the Bucs will start the night with the ball. Jake Elliott will kick it away, and Devin Tompkins is back to return for the Buccaneers. Winner of this game heads to Detroit for a matchup with the Lions next Sunday. Away we go in Tampa, Florida, and out to the 25. The ball will come. We will show you the numbers as